Most Canadians today would say they're open to the possibility of there being a God, or perhaps there is some kind of God they believe in out there somewhere. But far fewer would say that this Christmas story about God becoming man in the person of Jesus was something that really happened. And part of that concern about whether that really was true is whether God could even become a human being. Isn't God, if he exists, something out far in the ethos or something we can't put our heads around? Could he really become a human being? We have a member of our team named Abdu Murray who is a big guy. He's 6 feet tall, and yet he has very small children. And he talks about how he relates to them as a grown man. He says, when I relate to my small son, I don't come to my son with my full strength and power. I lean down, I crouch down next to him so that I can be on the level with him in which I can relate to him. He points out, I don't lose my strength and my power the moment I lean down, but I've restricted them in order to have a relationship. But what about when we speak about God? If God became a human being, would that mean suddenly this kind of God would have to lose his power and knowledge and everything we tend to think God would have? Well, not if it's a bit like Abdu and his son. If it were like that, what we would see in this idea of God becoming a human child is here is a God who has restricted himself, restricted his power, restricted himself into time and space in order to have a relationship with us. The mystery in the manger is not just who could this be? Is it God or is it just man? The real mystery is what could drive God to come into the world, to suffer with us in order to have that relationship. It must be a God who loves us deeply. It must be a God who wants to be known. Do you know that God? The message of the Christian faith and the message of Christmas is that you can know him.